Good afternoon, SEIU Local 26, brothers and sisters. My name is Brahim Kone. I am Secretary Treasurer of Local 26, our union. As always, we want to make sure we are on the same page for us information. So we give you updates each month. So for May has been a full of action with a whole bunch of action happening, and May Day. Local 26 led the organizing of powerful May Day action with strikes locally and nationally. Showing workers and immigrants are growing in our strength to fight against the government's attack on our unions and our communities. Janitors at the Minneapolis Institute of Art won their first contract with most workers, getting a 24% raise. That's a big deal. And that happened because of the threat of the strike on May Day. Our next step for us is a youth meeting of 1,000 union members and allies in June to launch our work this summer to protect our democracy and our union. Talk to your organizer if you want to join. This is very critical moments for elections, so we want to make sure everybody is engaged. We had our annual Leadership Assembly on May 16 and passed a plan in the budget with amendments for the year with good participation from our steward. We also had a good participation at our stewards training this month. We make sure we have the skills to enforce our contract. We also broke ground on the first phase of construction on May 5th of the Rise Up Center, our new Union Hall and Training Center. We expect to move there next spring. With that, I'll pass it to Samantha for the political updates.
Thank you, Brahim. My name is Samantha Diaz-Powell. I am the Deputy Chief of Staff and our Political Director here at Local 26. So the 2026 legislative session has concluded, and we were very busy this year at the Capitol. We were able to win key fights, big wins for our workers. We secured $40 million in rental assistance. This was important because we know our members have been deeply impacted by the attacks on our community. And so we know folks fell behind on their rent, and so we secured $40 million from the state for emergency rental assistance. We stopped Waymo, those robot taxis, from entering the Minnesota market this year, and taking jobs away from our ride-share drivers. So drivers fought, and we beat Waymo this year. Beyond those wins, we made progress on other priorities. Our security legislation had a hearing in the House. Members worked with our author in the House to simplify the training bill and only focus on security officer levels. Even with a simplified, modest version of what we wanted, Republicans still said no and did not move the bill in the House. On the Senate side, we passed a bill that would prohibit ICE agents from terrorizing sensitive locations such as schools, places of worship, and hospitals. Republicans also killed that as well. And lastly, we are now working with the city of St. Paul as part of our effort to ensure the River Center complex downtown is wall-to-wall union. And so with the conclusion of our legislative session, though, our focus, as Brahim mentioned, is now on the ground for the upcoming election. We are moving our powerful vote and fight plan to not only support candidates who will stand with us, but we know we are fighting for what we deserve and to preserve our very democracy here in this country. As part of that, our rideshare drivers have met with Senator Klobuchar, who's running for governor, as they fight to form a union here, like other states, like California and Massachusetts. So there's a lot going on. There's a lot more to come with our vote and fight effort, and we hope folks get some time with family and outside as the weather gets nicer. And with that, I'll kick it to Brahim to close.
Make sure you stay tuned. This is a very, very critical moment for our democracy and our union. We want everybody to stay engaged. Make sure you join every effort to protect our democracy, and talk to your organizer, and stay tuned.